Yate, hello. I read Spider-Man Noir, issue number 2, and let me tell you guys, this is a 10 out of 10, straight fucking heat. And in this issue, we get the origin of Spider-Man Noir, and it is phenomenal. Great. The artwork in that is beautiful, and that's all I gotta say. This is his origin issue, and let's get on with those pages. We start off again with narration by Ben Urich, and he has Peter as his assistant, his photographer assistant, and they are just capturing what is going on in this city: corruption, terror, just accidents all around, all around the town. And here we have Ben telling Peter about how these owners of these buildings, they just burn it that way they can get more money out of it, insurance and all that. And Peter is just telling him that's murder, you just can't get away with that. There's someone that has to do something, about this injustice. And Ben tells Peter that, it's just a theory, it's fake, but of course we do see that Ben took a picture right here of Fancy Dan, in the act, and that's where Peter questions him, But of course, with whatever fire that Ben Urich had in him, it is not lit, And of course, that's where we get this last page. And Peter comes back from the Daily Bugle, and man, we just see, Ben, all high as fuck. He is fucked up, and Peter is pissed, and that's where we find out he gets a call, and which they refer to Ben Urich as a spider, and he tells him some shit is about to go down with the goblin, and so Peter makes his way over there, and we see that the goblin is stealing all types of things, artifacts, ancient shit, and here we learn a little bit of this thing, like some kind of ancient curse or whatever, and that's where the enforcers, they're just taking it all out, And of course, shit happens, and he gets taken over, and all the spiders get loose, and we see Peter watching from above. And that's when we get this beautiful, scary artwork, which I love, where the spider bites Peter, and man, dude, right away, it's just visually haunting. Here's a little up close, man. It is beautiful, and I love it. And he wakes up in a cocoon, and he is like, what the fuck? But of course, he does has agility and fucking moves and reflexes, and look at that. And that's where we cut to Ben and the goblin, and Ben is over there visiting the goblin, telling the goblin that he is not working for him anymore. He has some dirt on him. He has some dirt on Norman. But of course, he just offers to pay him more, and he accepts that. Like, what the fuck? And then we see Peter, Spider-Man, come in. And man, dude, I'm loving the artwork. It is so beautiful. I love how badass he looks. And then we see Peter chasing Ben, and he just gets mad at him, calling him out. And they try to fire at Peter, but of course he gets away. And we see Norman sending somebody after Ben Urich to just get rid of the evidence. And that's when we see Ben call up JJJ to tell him he got some fucking news, But of course, before that even happens, he gets murdered by Triple J. What the fuck? 10 out of 10.